So here we are at the steps of torture. I'm going to show you my progress thus far, and hopefully it makes you happy to see. So up we go. And again. And to the extent that if I was getting chased by a maniac, I could skip steps, but I probably wouldn't be able to kick him in the face to save my life. But that's a far, far improvement from this. Okay? Or the yet more subtle approach, which is the sideways down. Which I recall, I did a lot of sideways down. So, steps may or may not be like a difficult situation for you. Let's hope to God it's not. And, you know, I'm making these videos because it's really, you know, it's a real big head game. You know, I mean, it is. The idea of being completely fine one day, being completely mobile one day, and then just like that, gone, is like, there's just nothing real. I mean, there's things that compare to it, obviously, you know, just like any major injury. But the idea that it's your mobility, you know, it's not like a broken arm, or, you know, my son broke his collarbone and he broke his ulna and his radius. And I had never broken a bone before this even happened. So when my son broke these bones, I was shocked that he didn't need hardly any painkiller at all. After 2 days or something, he was completely fine. And here I am, years out, and I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up anybody's can and sit there and say, this is the best thing ever. You know, no pain whatsoever, everything's great, you know. I'm not going to say that, because there are days that you will know that you have overdone it. You know, there's days that I know I've overdone it. But the only good thing, and I've mentioned this before, is it's not any worse than it was in the beginning, when I was able to finally walk, and probably after 6 months to a year or whatever, when my foot gets in pain, or it's not even pain, it's discomfort. You just want to sit, you want to relax your feet, you know, but it doesn't feel any different any time it ever happens. You know, like, oh man, it's really hurting so bad, I can't walk at all. You're used to it. You know, you're used to the discomfort. Sometimes I get frustrated because I don't remember what it feels to not have a problem foot. And I really, sometimes I get kind of sad and I think, damn, I really, I would really like to know what that would have been like, you know, again. Just, I wish I knew what that was like one more time. But, as with everything, you can't change it. It is how it is. And all you can do is move on, know your limitations, and carry on with life. You know, you got kids that are breaking their feet that are in sports, that have to give up sports. There's adults that have jobs, manual labor jobs, and they're on their feet all the time. And you can't change career. You know, at least as a younger person who hasn't even went into college, there's a chance that you could decide to take a sit-down type of career over a different type of career. You know, maybe a trade, or even, you know, something along those lines where you know you're going to be on your feet all the time. You know, so there are options, let's just say. When you're younger, there's options. So as a person my age, you know, I'm, 41, you know, a person my age, especially a male that supports his family, I understand the desperate feeling for answers, you know, and I'm here for you. You write me a message, I try to answer messages pretty much lickety-split. You know, I try to keep up with it because, thank heavens, not too many people have had this injury, so it's fairly easy to keep up with, honestly. So that's kind of nice. But you got to take care here first, because here is where it all starts. You know, if this goes, then what do you have? Be crying every 5 minutes? You'd be crying about things that you can't change, that you can't help. You know, it's not going to do anybody any good. So you got to get this more fight feeling. I want to fight. I'm going to be proactive. You know, that's what I did. I didn't wallow in my pain. I didn't sit there and let myself be injured mentally. You know, I was injured, but I was thinking, this is a temporary thing. There is no way in hell I'm sitting here and not doing jack squat for how long? For whatever. I could not wait to get up. I started walking way earlier than I should have because I could not sit one more gosh darn second. Not one. And I started walking around my dining room table right over here as slow as I could. Just kind of holding on to the back of the chairs. I was wearing some tennis shoes. Just going slow and being so proud of myself for getting up. You know. Or just being able to do something simple like vacuuming. There's a kid. Hi, Mike. There's a kid that was talking about how he was able to take a shower. You know, and what a great feeling to be able to stand up in the shower. You know, what a big win. You know, that is a big win. That's a big one. You know, all these videos out there just talking about just putting these bad thoughts. I mean, just these bad thoughts. That was me sitting there watching that too. And I just couldn't leave everybody else like that, thinking those thoughts, you know, because I have the fighter attitude in me, and I hope you guys do too, you know, because that's what it's going to take. So, take care. Good luck. You know, if you're just laying there right now, it's all you can do, you know. Try to think of things that get you happy, you know, and not not running marathons, you know, things that are possible even, you know, or watching shows that you enjoy or watching football. Not the Browns. Don't watch the Browns. You're trying to kill yourself if you watch Browns, like me. But, I always say this, it is going to be better than what you think it's going to be, you know, so it's different for everybody. You can't sit there and possibly listen to horror stories of other people and think, oh, that's going to be me. Do you want it to be? I mean, do you want it to be? Because it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. If that's what you think, it's going to be you, then why even bother to try to fight? You can't sit there and constantly watch that crap. That's why I make these videos, so you don't have to sit there and watch that. You know, because that's not the only news out there, let's just say. All right. I think I'm going to make a video about shoes tomorrow. My young daughter is going to come home, and she's going to be turning on the TV and blah, blah, blah. So tomorrow, when I come home from work, I'll make a little video about shoes. And talk about my opinions of shoes and orthotics. You know, I answer these questions to some people specifically, but then I don't know if everybody really reads them. So I'll make sure to do that. All right. I hate the way I look. My hair is super frizzy, but I should be happy I have any. So take care. Good luck. You're doing good. All you can do is recover, you know. And take it easy. Try to take it easy. Okay? Take care.